What is up, y'all? This is Sonic, the Wrestling Reporter Hedgehog, and I am back with another video. I know you can't see me right now. It's because of the fact that it's bright out right now, so I'm sorry for that. Today, I am here to give you my predictions for WrestleMania 36, which will be live, which will be aired on April 4th through the 5th. So it's going to be fun. No doubt in my mind, it's going to be amazing. So let's get started with the predictions. Now, this is not the exact order. So I'm going to start with the bottom one, the match number 16, which may be part of the pre-show, don't know which one, or just for the main card, starting with Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this rivalry has just been going on since Valentine's Day, when Mandy Rose was waiting for Otis to show up for the Valentine's Day date, and he was going to, and when he saw that Dolph Ziggler was there, he was upset, started to rage like crazy, and thus we got the match. Dolph Ziggler said he was going to end this at WrestleMania. Otis accepted, and the match was made official. Who do I got for this match? Otis. I got Otis to win this match. It's a fact that it's the fact that we have Otis who has to be so angry at the fact that Dolph Ziggler has his girl of his dreams, Mandy Rose, which, by the way, will be in Dolph Ziggler's corner. But here's what I'm thinking right now. I have a feeling that Mandy Rose is going to distract Dolph Ziggler and let Otis pin Dolph Ziggler. That's my prediction. That's going to be cool if I actually get that right. So, the 15th match that they got on here, because I'm going for number 16 to number 1, and this is on Wikipedia. So we have the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Twisted Bliss, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. Who I got to win this? I have Twisted Bliss to win this one because of the fact that I think it's time for a new champion. The Kabuki Warriors have been champion for this long, and so it's time to crown the new champion. That's why I'm going with the Twisted Cross to win this. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross will become the new women's tag team champions for the second time. Next up, we have Sami Zayn with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan with Drew Gulak. Singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Who will win this? No brainer. Daniel Bryan. Because here's what I'm thinking right now. There's been rumors going around like crazy that Daniel Bryan may retire after 2020. That's the rumor I'm hearing. I'm not fully sure if that's true or not, but it's going to be interesting to see if this comes true. So who I got? Daniel Bryan to beat Sami Zayn. Next, we have the last man standing match, Edge versus Randy Orton. Now, this is a toss-up for me right now. I mean, I support both of them, no doubt in my mind. I support Randy Orton. I also like Edge. I was shocked on the fact that Edge came back at the Royal Rumble 2020, even though on my old YouTube channel, the Exalted One, John Moxley, if you guys can go subscribe to that channel, I'll have a link in the description after this video. It's interesting for the fact I also said in one of the videos on my old channel that Edge was going to return. I said CM Punk might return, Edge is going to return. I was like, no. I said Edge is going to definitely return. No doubt in my mind, Edge will return. And that highlighted comment I have right there, and I got it right. If you don't believe me, go to my channel, look for Royal Rumble predictions, and you'll see it right there. I actually predicted Edge was going to return. So, who do I got to win this? Edge or Randy Orton? Edge. Because of what Randy Orton did to him with the con chair 2, that really hit the bullet. I was like, what? Then he attacked Matt Hardy. I was like, okay, you're attacking people from his past. But then he bit the bullet when he RKO'd Beth Phoenix, Edge's wife. Now, here's what I'm thinking right now with that. After Randy Orton did it, he was just like, what did I just do? What the fuck did I just do? Every time he came out, he was going to explain his actions. Like, okay, oh yes, we're going to hear why he did it. And you can look in his eyes, but you may not know. When you look at his eyes, he was about to cry. And also for the fact, if you look very closely, he kept eyeing the WrestleMania sign. Like, his head didn't move, but his eyes did. He kept looking at the WrestleMania sign. So, it's going to be good. This last man standing match, I think, should headline day 1 or day 2 of WrestleMania. Or co-headline. That would be amazing if it main events or co-main events WrestleMania. Night 1 or night 2. It's going to be interesting. Next up, we have Elias versus King Jobber, aka Corbin. Who I got to win this? Elias. Easy. I hate King Corbin. Next up, we have Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley singles match. Who did I got to win this? Aleister Black. No reason why. Next up, we got the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Austin Theory and Angel Garcia. Dang, I had tongue twister right there. Who would be going down to the ring with Selena Vega. And this is a tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Who did I got to win this? I got the Street Profits to win this. I mean, granted, it'll be great to see Austin Theory and Angel Garcia win. But the only way Austin and Angel are going to win is if Selena Vega does something that costs the Street Profits. I mean, the Street Profits only had their titles since the Monday after Super Showdown. I would love to see them have a WrestleMania moment and win. I want the Street Profits to beat Theory and Garcia at WrestleMania. Next up, we have The Miz and John Morrison, aka the Dirt Sheet, versus The New Day. Big E and Kofi Kingston versus the Usos, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. A triple threat ladder match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Who do I got to win this? I'm going with the Usos on this because I realized for the fact that when it came down at WrestleMania, last year's WrestleMania, they won the tag team titles, the Usos did. Each year, if I recall correctly, the Usos have defended the tag team titles or won the tag team titles at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 35, they defended their titles and retained. WrestleMania 34, they defended their titles and lost. So that's where I'm coming from on that. So I have the Usos to beat the New Day and the Dirt Sheet. Next up, we got Kevin Owens versus the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. Who I got to win this? Kevin Owens. Because I want Kevin Owens. It's like what he said on Monday night. He wants to have a WrestleMania moment that he never has gotten. I want him to have a WrestleMania moment, and I want him to have it against Seth Rollins. So that's why I got Kevin Owens to beat Seth Rollins. Because as of late, Seth Rollins has been acting like a total bonehead. But here's the thing. What I'm worried about is that Kevin Owens may win, but however, here's what worries me. Seth Rollins' disciples, the AOP and Buddy Murphy, may come down and try to interfere with the match. So that's why I'm leaning towards Seth Rollins for some apparent reason, but I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. That's my final choice. Kevin Owens is going to win. Next match, we have The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. Who do I got to win this? I got my boy, The Undertaker, to beat AJ Styles. But however, what I'm thinking of right now is the fact that if Undertaker tries to win, AJ Styles is going to bring in Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and try to interfere with the match, which don't know where that match is going to be held at. So I'm going to go with The Undertaker on this because of all the trash talk AJ Styles has done involving talking trash about his wife, Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool. Because, like Undertaker said, AJ Styles is going to suffer. That's what will happen. Undertaker is going to make AJ Styles suffer. So, next match, we have Bayley versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks versus Tamina in a fatal 5-way elimination match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Who do I got to win this? To be honest, I want Bayley to win, but at the same time, I want Sasha Banks to win. Due to the fact that WWE has been planning Bayley versus Sasha Banks for a while. Sasha Banks is going to betray Bayley at some point, and it's going to start a whole rivalry between them two. So in order for that to happen, Sasha Banks needs to beat Bayley. I can't believe I said that about my waifu, but Sasha Banks needs to beat Bayley in order for that rivalry to rekindle. So I'm going with Sasha Banks on this one. Next up, we have John Cena versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a Firefly Funhouse match. Now, who do I got to win this one? It's obvious, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, because Bray Wyatt has not won a match at WrestleMania. Never. So The Fiend needs to get redemption for Bray. And in the words of Bray Wyatt, and I quote, "At WrestleMania, John, it's going to be a slaughter. You just don't know it yet." And indeed, I guarantee it will be a slaughter for John Cena. The Fiend will win this. I guarantee you it. That's why I'm picking The Fiend, Bray Wyatt to beat John Cena. So, next match, we have Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Who I got to win this? Shayna Baszler. Hands down, and the story on that. Next up, we got Goldberg versus Roman Reigns in a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. Who I got to win this? Well, here's the thing before I tell you who I got to win this. In case you have not heard, Roman Reigns has pulled out of WrestleMania. So there's going to be a replacement for him, possibly tomorrow, on SmackDown. Now, who do I got to win this? If it was Roman Reigns and Goldberg still? Roman Reigns. But who do I think might be his replacement? I think his replacement is going to be the monster among men, Braun Strowman, because Braun Strowman has been trying to get his hands on a Universal title for so long, and that includes against Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, and lost each time. But however, I am picking Braun Strowman if he replaces Roman Reigns to beat Goldberg at WrestleMania. However, there's also been some rumors going around that NXT superstar Matt Riddle will be appearing at WrestleMania. My bad, I'm sorry. At WrestleMania. So if that does happen, I'm going with Matt Riddle on this one. So my two predictions on who's going to replace Roman Reigns is Braun Strowman and Matt Riddle. That's who my predictions are. Either way, Matt Riddle over Goldberg and Braun Strowman over Goldberg. Next up, we got Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Who I got to win this? Drew McIntyre. Because when he and Randy Orton ran at it, and Randy Orton was going back to the locker room, Drew McIntyre said he was going to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania. Because during the Royal Rumble, when Drew McIntyre Claymore Brock Lesnar out of the ring over the top rope, Brock Lesnar laid there while Drew McIntyre stared at him. Kept staring at him, drilling a hole into his soul. So, I got Drew McIntyre to win this. So the final match, according to Wikipedia, is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Who I got to win this? I'm going with Rhea Ripley on this one. I mean, granted, it'll be nice to see Charlotte Flair win the NXT Women's Championship, but it also makes me wonder for the fact if this match between the two is going to be good, which might be. And it kind of makes me wonder if Charlotte Flair wins the NXT Women's Championship, does that mean that she goes back to NXT? Don't know. Looks like we will find out. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. And plus, I'm going to be putting my other YouTube channel in, the Exalted One, John Moxley, in the description below. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. And I'll see you live when I do WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I hope to see you then.